Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Pretty Girl Confessions. I'm your host, your pretty girl, and today I'm so excited to be talking about this. We are talking about how healthy relationship weight gain is a scam, and a lot of us have fallen for it. So let's get into it. So, have you ever been with a friend and they're telling you about their new beau? I don't know if this is giving it away or not. I live in the South, but you're talking to your friend, they're telling you about their new beau, and then they mention how they've gained weight and they justify it because it's healthy relationship gain. Um, what is healthy about gaining 15 pounds in the span of 2 months? Can you answer that for me? What about that is healthy? Oh, well, he's taking you out on dates. Okay. But what about relationship weight gain is actually good and healthy? None of it is. If anything, I think it's one of the most unhealthy things because, in a way, if you want to look at it like I'm clarifying, um, you could say it's almost like whenever you gain weight in a relationship, it's like that man is enabling you to gain weight so that he doesn't have to worry as much about you having options. You get what I'm saying? So, in a way, it's like the man is sabotaging you, knowingly or unknowingly, to where now you're almost trapped with this guy because you gained weight, your body isn't as T as it was before, and now your roster isn't as good as it once was. I'm not saying to just date guys and date around and always be looking. I'm never saying that. I think that's not a good way to go about things. But what I am saying is that let's say you don't like this guy and you get out of a relationship with him. Now you're starting off at a lower point than you began. And that's not good for you because when it comes to pretty privilege and body privilege, whenever you have a body that's T, a face card that never declines, you have so much privilege when it comes to work, with career, with everything, because you will get opportunities handed to you just because you look really attractive. And I know this from personal experience. I know this from some of my friends' experience that I've talked to about this type of subject, where it's been things like I was doing something for work, and this lady introduced me to her friend, and her friend happened to own a fashion line. And just from meeting me, she said, "Oh, do you model?" And I said, "Yeah, I model." And she's like, "Oh, I'd love for you to model some of my clothes. What are you doing tomorrow?" That just came about not because she saw any past work or anything, just because I had a T body, still do, and my face card was not declining. So I literally just had this opportunity fall into my lap because of how I looked. So gaining relationship weight is never healthy because if that relationship ends, you are starting off lower than you began, and now you're not having all these privileges, which is going to cost you more money, more time, and also it's going to cost you a lot emotionally because you're going to have to deal with this in your head of crap, I gained all this weight, now I have to lose it, and I'm single, no one can help me. Like, that's where you're operating out of. And then also, why is it okay and acceptable to assume that, oh, well, you're just happy and you're comfortable? I can tell you from my own experience, I've never been happy and comfortable from gaining weight. Never. When I gain weight, it's usually not because I'm happy. Like the only thing I think of that would make me happy to gain weight would be like if I was underweight or if I was expecting a child and I was happy about it. That's the only time I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, yay." But it's a scam. It's a scam. The thing is, a lot of people, whenever they start dating, they assume that the only thing you can do with this person is sit and eat. Sit and eat. That's it. Let's go out for tacos. Mm. Let's go out for Chipotle. Let's go out for drinks. Yum, yum, yum. There's so many other things you can do that don't involve eating when you go out on dates. And this can even apply to your friendships too. Like, why is it that every single time we go and do something with someone, it always has to involve food? And please don't take this the wrong way. Please don't take this the wrong way. But understand where I'm coming from, okay? why does every interaction, every social gathering have to be centered around the food? This is why so many people are severely overweight and obese, is because everything in our lives seems to highlight the food. And all it is just food. I mean, food's great. I love food. Don't get me wrong. I love to cook. It's one of my favorite things to do. But I really like to highlight doing things that aren't eating for a couple reasons. Number one, I actually hate eating out. Ooh, yeah. I don't like eating out because I'm a really good cook and I care so much about what I put in my body. And I used to work in the restaurant industry, so I know what they are doing to my food. I know if it's not a super high end place that they're going to be only cooking in seed oils and canola oil, and they're going to be cooking in these aluminum and Teflon pans. I should make a video about that. So I care very deeply about that. And then also, like, I like doing things. I really like doing things. And I think it gets boring just sitting around eating all the time with your beau. I don't think that's fun to do all the time. I mean, I like actually doing activities. So I like going hiking with my boyfriend. I love going ice skating. I love just walking around the town. I like playing games, like board games. I'm a big board games girl. And I love going to like hockey games and watching baseball with them. Like, I just like doing things like that. And I think it's so much more fun. And also, like, I think I like it more because, oh gosh, because if you're doing activities like that, um, if you're doing physical activities, I think it's hotter because you both are like sweating if you're playing like tennis together. And I feel like it helps you be like more like spicy because I don't know. I'm someone to where I want to kiss all the time. And I don't like how I have to be like, oh, I just ate a whole meal. Do I have to wait to kiss him or something? Because we both just ate food and I didn't want it to be gross. So, this episode's all over the place. But I don't want it to be like gross or anything. So, like, stop acting like the only thing to do when you're dating a man is go out and eat. Girl, you're just being a big back. I do love to eat though. I love to eat. But I also love looking really hot and I love looking even hotter whenever my clothes are off. So let's stop acting like the only thing to do with a man is to eat and sleep with him. Because girl, there's so many other things to do in the whole world. You guys could like play bingo together. Like, come on, you could do karaoke. Do you know karaoke burns calories? Singing burns calories. Fun fact. You could go out dancing. You could be sexy together. You can have sex together. But there's so many other things to do that can lead to a healthy relationship besides relationship weight gain. What about healthy relationship like body goal achieving gain? I don't know if that makes any sense. But like if you are someone that is very into fitness and stuff, what if your healthy relationship weight gain was actually healthy relationship improving each other gain? Have you ever heard of that? Probably not, because a lot of people feed into this idea of, oh, we're together now. I already bagged the baddie, so now it's time to gain 20 pounds and do nothing. Ooh, time to glow down. No, could never be me. I gained 5 pounds and I'm freaking out. I act like I gained 50. That's how aware I am of my body. And yeah, I just think it's such a scam to say, oh, it's a healthy relationship weight gain. No, it's not. No, it's not. You just have not been prioritizing what you're eating. I know we get caught up in it. Like you're on a date, you have dinner, then you get ice cream after, then you're walking around, you get a hot cocoa and look at the Christmas lights. I get it. But like, you also have to understand, like, things are supposed to be special. And I think that's a big thing too, is people don't let things be special anymore. Like, I think hot cocoa is a very special thing to drink, so I don't have it all the time. I don't. And because I don't have it all the time, it's so special. So every time I drink hot cocoa, I'm like, wow, this is magical. This is amazing. Same thing with cookies and cakes and all those things. I talked about how I used to have like really bad issues with it. So I rarely ever have any of those sweets or carbs because I know my body does not like that. And I'm not going to risk getting like sick over a cookie. How good is this damn cookie? Is it going to pay me $1,000 and like give me a ride around the block in a motorcycle if I eat this cookie? Like, no, that's not how it works. So I'm not going to put it in my body. So let's like stop acting like when you're in a relationship, you can't help each other improve and do things other than just eat because there's so many things you can do. And honestly, if you actually do care about this person and they care about you, they should be hoping that you want to always improve yourself. And you should also always be trying to improve yourself too, because I truly think that the worst people in the world are the ones that are just complacent with where they're at. I think complacency is where people first die. I don't think it's whenever they are buried. I think it's whenever they are complacent in life and they stop trying, they stop doing new things, they stop trying new things. That's when people really do die. Because they die inside, they kill their heart because they're not doing anything anymore. And it's really sad. It's really sad. And I think there's a quote from Benjamin Franklin that goes along the lines of this: most men die by the age of 25. It's just that they're not buried till 75. It's something along the lines of that. And I think this applies to so many people today. A lot of people die inside pretty early and they don't actually get buried till much, much later. And it's because they're complacent and they start feeding into all of the, what do they call? I forget the name for them. It might come back to me. All the vices. They just start feeding into vices for pleasure. There's nothing else that brings them pleasure besides vices. So like drugs, sex, food. That's their only vice that they have in life. That's the only pleasure they find in life. So let this be your little daily reminder. Don't have your vices be your only source of pleasure. In relationships, don't let food be your only source of bonding. Don't let meals be the only time or type of date you guys have. There's so much more to life, and you need to go out there and find it. And healthy weight gain is never good. It's not healthy. Like, girl, your body was tea. What are we doing? Get back there. Get on that treadmill. Go for a run. Go for a walk. Get your meal plan in order because, like, do you want to live your life like this? Do you want to live your life like this? And also, if you're not dating and you're going to get into dating, you got to set the ground rules early. I'm not saying tell this man, I need to have a T body because if you break up with me, I need to have the finest man at the top of my roster. Girl, don't be going in like that. Please, don't be a fool. But, you should probably establish early on, like, oh, I love going on our cute little dates where we get nice dinner and everything, but I really enjoy doing activities. I like doing things besides eating because I already eat every day. Why don't you take me out ice skating or shopping? You could buy me lingerie. You could take me out on a picnic. Oh, that involves food. Not me already messing up. You could take me on a boat. You could take me to the beach. We could do so many things that don't involve food. So if you start it early on, it makes it a lot easier to stick with it. But yeah, that's a lie. Healthy relationship weight gain. Mm-mm. Another thing that's a lie, I'll say it real quick, is the like freshman 15. I remember hearing that when I was going to college, and I was like, what is this freshman 15? I keep hearing about it. Did not get me. Freshman 15 did not get me. Didn't get me in high school, didn't get me in college. Because why? I never stopped giving a shit about my body or what I put in my body. And that's the key to it all. I never stopped giving a shit. And that's why I didn't gain freshman 15. That's why in my new relationship, I never gained the healthy 15-pound relationship weight gain. Never happened to me. because I care so freaking much about what I put in my body, and that meant I'm not gonna sacrifice. And also, like, understand whenever you start dating a man, you're pretty much kind of in control of everything. So he's gonna ask you like what you want to do, and you can tell him, I want to go ice skating. I want to go roller skating. I want to go walk around and see all the lights. I want to go and do a tour of this museum. And you get to tell him like what you want to do. I know it's easy to be like, I don't know, you pick. I have no clue. That's easy. That's easy. We all have been there. But it's an active choice if you want to be part of the demographic that has the healthy weight gain or not. It's up to you. Also, like portion control. If you guys are out eating like pizza, nachos, whatever, understand how much you're putting in your body. It's simple. It's really simple. Just be aware and conscious, because if you're not, then you're just going to lie to yourself about it and be like, oh, well, no, girl, you knew after the sixth slice of pizza that probably wasn't one serving size. Come on, like let's be a little bit honest with ourselves. Like, you knew after like the fifth handful of french fries, that was enough french fries. Let's simmer down. We did not need that cookie after that milkshake after that pizza. Okay? I still go out, I still have fun, I still do all the fun stuff, but I'm conscious, aware, and smart about it. So be smart with your dating and remind yourself like it is no, like, these are societal norms people are putting in place to feel better about themselves and to give themselves excuses. That's why it's become a norm in society. Think about celebrities. Do celebrities gain the healthy relationship weight? No, because they care too much. It's too important to them to stay fit and hot, okay? It should be that important to you. Treat it like a job if you care about it and if it's important to you. Otherwise, if you treat it like a side gig, like your health, if you treat your health like it's just a hobby, it's going to look like a half-assed hobby, okay? So, I hope you all love today's video, and hugs and kisses to all of you for all the love, support. A lot of you are new because I am a new channel. Haha, funny how that works. And I cannot thank you guys enough for liking and subscribing. And please comment anything you'd like me to talk about, anything at all. I really love whenever you guys comment because I'm so small that I can just reply to everything and do videos on everything you want me to do. And I think it's really cool because I have so many ideas I'm going to be making videos about, but it's nice to actually have someone telling me, I want to hear about this, and knowing that person's going to get that video just for them. So I love it, probably a lot more than you guys love it. But thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you ladies next time. Stay pretty, stay hot, and remember, healthy relationship weight gain is not a real thing. Toodles for now. Bye.